Northwest Outdoorsman is presented by Worksharp. This week on the Northwest Outdoorsman,
that's your deal, man.
we are hunting big tom turkeys in western Oregon.
That was really fun.
The Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Good Day Fishing, Leavenworth Coffee Roasters. The Willamette Valley in western Oregon has a large population of Rio Grande wild turkeys, which provides spring hunting opportunities. Troy Rodakowski has been chasing big toms for years near his home in the heart of the valley. A new hunting spot prompted an invite for Brett Boyd and Rich Harrod. The guys are back together, not to chase long-tailed roosters, but to see if they can fool old Longbeard along the banks of the Willamette River.
Here we go. It's time.
You ready, Brett?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We arrived at the field before dark and headed out to our spot.
Yeah.
The turkey, I haven't seen the turkeys in it.
Yeah.
It's fun to hunt with you guys, and like I said, I'd love to turkey hunt, and it sounded like Troy had a really good spot.
We're we gotta go this way. We're right over here, I think. So I've been watching this piece of property for probably 15 years. You know, I've been hunting turkeys 20-some years, but I've been watching this property for like 15 years. I've been pulling over with my camera, taking pictures of these birds, trying to figure out how I could get permission. And I work in the seed business, and it just so happened that the farmer was planting wheat for me on this particular piece of property. We'll stick the old deke out here, right there. She looks pretty.
She does.
Right? We'll see what she does. She's messed up some gobblers' lives before, I tell you. They'll do that to you. Just right over the top, guys.
You have to really do your homework. Scouting is really important. Trying to get permission on spots with birds really important. And so that's always fun, you know, when you know you're going to see birds. You know, you don't always have to shoot them, but when you can hear them call and get the action, it's always a lot of fun.
This is real stuff right here.
Yeah, this is real. We're getting blackberried.
Yeah, we're headlamping each other. And
Yeah.
Troy, Brett, and I had such a great time pheasant hunting, we decided that we needed to just get back together.
But I can't resist spring, and I can't resist spring gobblers and chasing them. And
Definitely happened. You know, it's nice to hear birds gobble, you know, in the morning, you know, and then you know, it got quiet for a while.
Yeah, a couple nesting at the hatchery, and God, they make a mess.
And all of a sudden, boom, closer gobble, you know, and then it's like, okay, get ready.
I'm just kidding.
No pressure.
We got behind this log, and two guys with the guns could sit behind the log, and it was a little painful on the knees and in the back. We heard a gobble, and you know, here he comes.
Troy's a really good caller, so I learned a lot just listening to him. And he got him stopped, just, you know, basically, you know, kind of, I guess, downfield to our right.
They're coming off the roost, and then they're going to an area, you know, what you'd call a strut zone for a bird. That's where he was headed. And he wasn't sure, so he went past. And then I gave him some little sweet talking, a little purring, and a little bit of clucking, and a little light yelp. And next thing you know, he's stomping on the ground, puffing up.
Coming up after the break,
Way to go, bro.
Lots of action.
Good hunting. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thanks, buddy. That was.
The Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Good Day Fishing, Leavenworth Coffee Roasters. Welcome back. Brett has a bird in his sights.
We heard a gobble, and you know, here he comes.
He kind of circled wide, but he ended up, Troy's a really good caller, so I learned a lot just listening to him. And he got him stopped, just, you know, basically, you know, kind of, I guess, downfield to our right.
They're coming off the roost, and then they're going to an area, you know, what you'd call a strut zone for a bird. That's where he was headed. And he wasn't sure, so he went past. And then I gave him some little sweet talking, a little purring, and a little bit of clucking, and a little light yelp. And next thing you know, he's stomping on the ground, puffing up.
That bird hung up and started looking back at the decoy and just came back in and really put on a neat show. We got to watch it gobble, we got to watch it fan out, strut. He strutted sideways. It was really neat. Well, just the position I was in, lower back was getting sore, my knees were getting sore. You know, you're just like, come on, please hurry up.
That's why I was waiting. I wasn't sure.
Way to go, brother. Brett put a really good shot on him, yeah.
Hey, thanks, man. Good job of calling.
You bet, thanks. Yeah, no, they love the purrs. You get them in there.
Oh, man, that was the...
You get them in there tight, you know.
That turned the tide.
He's drumming.
I've never
drumming.
seen him do that little stomp
Oh
thing.
no!
Little
Yeah, you
stomping.
know that's like the breeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
When they
seen
get
him
on
do
top
that.
to hen, they
okay.
here. Yeah, just little numbers.
Little numbers, but he's gonna be good eating bird.
Oh, yeah,
boy.
baby.
He's a beautiful bird. Fun to watch him strut.
Oh yeah.
Love all the colors.
Here we are. That's the way it's
Willamette
supposed
Valley. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun.
Once Brett got his bird, it was my turn, and so we switched spots, and I got down on the log.
You never know, do you?
You never know they're turkeys.
What the heck's going on over there?
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it?
It does. It's fun.
Actually, I was kind of surprised. Another bird started coming in, and it was a good one. We just couldn't coax him in, but it was a lot of fun to see him and know that there were other birds to hunt in this area.
Nice.
It is how it goes.
That's good hunting, though, man. We've had a good morning.
Yeah, lots of action.
Lots of action.
We just got to get out here before they start heading this way. So we'll come back this afternoon. That's your deal, man.
I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
It's starting to rain. Oh.
Good hunting. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thanks, buddy. That was
awesome.
That's the way to get up early, and it makes it worth it. Game over.
Yeah, we came back and got bird cleaned up, and then we, you know, Rich shared his turkey shank recipe with us.
started the turkey shank recipe. I really was excited for these guys to try it.
Coming up after the break,
Not a bird?
Nope, it's just a dark piece of grass.
It's the water
Yeah.
trough line, yeah.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Good Day Fishing, Leavenworth Coffee Roasters. Welcome back to the Willamette Valley.
It's awesome.
That's the way to get up early, and it makes it worth it. Game over.
Yeah, we came back and got bird cleaned up, and then we, you know, Rich shared his turkey shank recipe with us.
I started the turkey shank recipe. I really was excited for these guys to try it.
Started up the turkey shank Richie Harrod specialty. Put that in the oven, get it going, and we're like, well, let's go see if we can go get that smart old boy that slipped us earlier in the morning. His hens will be gone, and so we went out there.
She is ready to go. She's got a little cover. Not a bird?
Nope, it's just a dark piece of grass. Oh, you were telling me about that, yeah. Put her right here like that. There we go.
Do you have a name for her?
I should, but I don't.
You need to give her a name. We call mine Gertrude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Henrietta the hooker.
I like it.
God, that's probably on video too.
It is. Gotcha. I love the spot.
Well, there's a lot of turkeys. This is the spot we're gonna get right in, right back here.
It
So
looks good.
I think this is back where they end up. This is not probably far from their roost. Basically, we've got spring wheat planted, and it wraps around to some pasture land with some hardwoods in the back, and it kind of butts up to the river. And so these birds live along the river in the ash and the maples and the oak trees, and they feed out here in the ag fields on the edges. And they move up and down the river several miles, and this particular flock probably has 65, 75 birds in it, but this time of year it's scattered. Some of them fly out onto the island in the river, some of them move up and down the river to different tracts of land. Knowing where these birds are traveling from the roost to where they like to feed and where they like to strut, and I've noticed that over the years, so we were just gonna set up along those routes, put out a decoy and do some calling and see if we could get in on them.
I was excited for that evening hunt because Brett agreed to run the camera, which means I got to hunt.
You gotta figure them out or outsmart them or be patient. You gotta have a snack in the turkey blind.
Being in a blind's a lot of fun. We brought ourselves some snacks and we told a lot of stories. It was a lot of fun just catching up with each other.
What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, bro. Gotta
We
wait 'em
got-
out.
We got pepperoni and
Yeah, exactly. You can always eat a little bit.
you got pepperoni. It's all good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to choke on that.
No, if that went down the wrong pipe, you'd be in trouble.
It didn't seem like we were there very long. It started to rain, and then all of a sudden I spotted a bird coming in from our right. That bird just made tracks out across the field.
He kind of moved off, and it started raining harder, and then he just disappeared, like Houdini.
A little bit of rain.
Be patient. Kill the silent one.
Troy thought he might come back and make a big loop in the field. And All of a sudden, he just appeared from our left again. He started out towards the hen decoy, and he was getting out there quite a ways, but I just wasn't sure if Brett could see him from where he was.
Kill him, Rich.
Huh?
Kill him.
No?
Nice shot. You smoked him.
You're pretty close.
What time is it?
6:37.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot. I'm not a, I'm not the best at taking pictures, period, let alone filming.
Let's go get him, buddy. He's a bruiser too. He's a bruiser. He's a bruiser. Yeah.
That's what, that's out there.
Coming up after the break,
Look at me, brother.
Oh, look at that.
Hold that beard up. I think you need at least one turkey mount. Use this
Does that look good or what?
This is next level stuff.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Good Day Fishing, Leavenworth Coffee Roasters. Welcome back. Looks like the boys fooled old Longbeard.
No?
Nice shot. You smoked him. Let's go get him, buddy. He's a bruiser too. He's a bruiser. He's a bruiser. Yeah.
And it kind of got to the point where he's out there quite a ways, and I thought, man, it's now or never.
I thought the bird was centered enough in the field of view that I would just zoom in really close to the bird. It would zoom in. But so I zoomed in on the piece of field immediately the bird's right. But it was really unfortunate because Rich, and I felt horrible, Richie made a really good shot, just dumped it. You know, it was just textbook. It didn't even flop around it.
What'd I tell you? He made a loop.
Look at that.
Hold that beard up. There you go.
Woo! Isn't that cool? That is cool. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I've seen it where there's like 10 of them and it's like really marbled.
Look at the spurs on this thing.
I
I just
was-
didn't want to let him go any further. That's why I shifted. I'm
I
like,
told you we got to stay till
I
at
gotta,
least 6:30.
I gotta shoot.
Yeah, and that's the big thing about turkey hunting. That's a lot of turkey hunters don't know this. Is you need to sit longer than you think.
He's a tank.
He's a tanker, man. He's a tanker. He's a big metallic tanker. Look at him.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, he could be 25. I mean, he's big. He's big.
That's got to be one of the biggest turkeys I've ever shot. Just a beautiful bird, had a really interesting beard with all those different colors. Man, I was feeling really fortunate.
Picture time.
Yeah,
Time.
Smile, buddy.
2 birds in one day, and anytime you have a day like that, you just can't help but not feel good, and everybody's in a good mood, everybody's happy.
I'm so happy for you, man. I was just hoping.
Yeah.
He'd actually been dusting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's beautiful, man.
So
You got him?
Yeah.
All right.
Just gonna lay him down like that. We gathered everything up and headed on back to the house. And when we got to the house, those turkey shanks had been cooking all day, and the house smelled amazing.
It just smelled so amazing. It was just really good, all those ingredients. It was excellent, it was so good.
Oh, baby. No, seriously.
That's some good stuff, isn't it?
You can't just take one bite. You know, you have a couple cocktails, a meal, and you tell stories. That's one of the best parts about turkey hunting is the camaraderie and the friendships and stuff, and the food. Then I drop one like that. Here we go.
Troy had to work a little while the next morning, so we waited till the evening, but now it was his turn. We didn't spot any birds, but man, it was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful afternoon.
I always have fun when I turkey hunt, even when I don't shoot a turkey. When you get birds and you're hunting with good friends, you can't beat it.
Just hunting with you guys is great too. We all think alike and hunt alike, and it just makes it fun.
It's now time for another Harrod's Cookhouse recipe, brought to you by Mickledge, the Spokane Spice Company since 1948. Today we are making braised wild turkey shanks. This recipe has become one of our favorites and could be used for other wild game birds too. Start by putting olive oil and butter in a large Dutch oven. Season 2 to 3 turkey legs and thighs with Harrod's Cookhouse game bird and chicken seasoning. Add minced garlic, white wine, marjoram, thyme, apple juice, onion, diced tomatoes, carrots, celery, chicken broth, bay leaves, and salt and pepper to taste. Cover pot and braise in oven for about 5 hours at 300 degrees. Thicken with cornstarch, serve over mashed potatoes, and enjoy.
It's the best, yeah.
For this and other great fish and wild game recipes, visit the Harrod Outdoors website and YouTube channel.
I think a lot of people, especially archery hunters, like to hunt turkeys out of blinds because you can move around, you can draw your bow back, you know, their eyesight, any movement is, so a lot of people, especially here in Western Oregon, on these smaller private tracks, will use a blind